people have spoken. We asked everybody on Instagram how they wanted to see these Mocha Low Jordan 1s get dirtied. We gave everybody a couple different options: iced coffee, mud, and cocoa powder. Ultimately, they went with iced coffee. Robbers were wearing these for the last 30 days. They're heavily worn inside and out. They're pretty dirty. However, this week I'm looking for a challenge. Got my iced coffee right here. Let's go outside, dump it on the shoes, and create a challenge. And a little nutmeg for my mochas. Bon appetit. All right guys, I am back. I let these sit over the weekend, got the dirt and the ice mocha fully dried. Now it's time to clean them up. I wanted a challenge, so I got one. I'm gonna set everything up to get started with this cleaning. I will be using our essential shoe cleaning kit. The kit comes with our 4-ounce bottle of solution, all 3 brushes, soft, medium, and stiff. I'm also gonna be using the dry rack and bowl combo. We got the shoe tree, cleaning mat to keep everything nice and neat, and of course, our water. Set everything up. So for before and after purposes, I'm only gonna be focusing on one shoe. I'm gonna put this one to the side and focus on the left. Next, I'm gonna take out the shoelace and insole to clean those up separately. All right, so this right here is my starting point. Before I start using the solution and water, I'm gonna go outside, bang as much of this dirt off as I can. Then I'm gonna grab the soft bristle brush, go next door to use the compressor to do a lot of dry brushing and remove as much of this dirt as possible. Now the reason why I do this step before I start cleaning the shoe is because it's extremely important to wipe off as much of that surface dust and grime off the sneaker, especially in a situation like this. You don't want to push that grime and dirt deeper into the materials, plus it's going to make this cleaning a lot easier when it's time to use a solution and brush. If your shoes look like this, I recommend doing all of the above, going outside, dry brushing, and using the compressor. And don't forget about the insole and the shoelace. Off the rip, the shoe looks so much better. Next, I'm gonna grab the shoe tree, adjust it to size, and insert it in the sneaker. At the moment, there is some creasing going on the toe box. This is gonna help eliminate that. Now I'm gonna grab my 4-ounce bottle of solution, squirt 2 squirts inside the bowl of water. Now to start the cleaning process, I'm going to be using the soft bristle brush on the uppers and the insides. I always start with the soft bristle brush because it creates the most suds and it's good with all materials. Since the shoe is not going in the washing machine, I am going to spend some extra time cleaning up these tongues on both sides, just to make sure I get that coffee and dirt fully out of the material. All right, so far so good, you guys. Uppers are looking really good just by using the soft bristle brush. As you can see, the white's back to white. The brown's pretty dark right now because it's wet, but it's looking really good. I'm gonna put this brush to the side and move on to the next, which is our medium bristle brush. I'm gonna be using this brush on the white areas once again. Really what I wanna do is get the stitching back to white on this area right here, the little white stitching on this area, and the tongue. I'm gonna give it one more good scrub and pat it down dry before moving on to the outsoles. The medium bristle brush is a step up from the soft bristle brush. Overall, the white leather on the sneaker was looking really good, but it's all about the details. The stitching was looking a little dingy. When it comes to the medium bristle brush, it's really great for that area. It's all about taking your time and hitting those spots. Done with the medium bristle brush for now. Next brush is a stiff bristle. I'm gonna use this brush on the midsoles and the outsoles. The outsole shouldn't be that hard since it's black. Really what I wanna spend my time on is getting the stitching all around the midsole back to white. As you can see right now, it's really brown in some areas, light brown in others. All of this needs to get back to white. Midsoles and the soles look great thanks to the stiff bristle brush. If you look closely, the white stitching is back to its original color. All that's left to do is to put this shoe outside to let it fully dry and take care of the insole and the shoelace. We're back to the medium bristle brush one more time. I'm gonna give this insole a good scrub, and for the shoelace, I'm gonna put it inside the leftover water and solution. All right, so the shoelace has been sitting in the leftover water and solution for a couple minutes. It's already looking a lot better. Of course, it's black. You really can't see some of the stains. I'm gonna give the shoelace one more good scrub, then go to the sink, rinse it all out so I can let it dry. Shoes all dried, ready to go. Since I didn't put it in the washing machine, it didn't take very long to dry. Everything looks great. Midsoles, soles, black leather, white leather, even the tongues are back to white. The only thing I still gotta touch up is the brown suede. It's overall clean. At the moment though, it's not its buttery soft texture. So I'm gonna be using the medium bristle brush. I'm gonna go back and forth in all directions until it's back to its original texture. Keep in mind when doing this step, you want to make sure the brush is fully dried and it's got to be fully clean. You don't want to be reapplying any dirt back onto the shoe. Just like that, back to its soft texture. You don't always have to use a brass bristle brush for this step. Sometimes the medium bristle brush does the trick. I'm going to put this to the side, grab some ink oil and our horsehair brush. At the moment, the brown suede is lacking some color. I'm gonna spray a quick coat, then brush it in with the horsehair brush. That looks a lot better. The color's a lot more rich. All that's left to do is to lace it up. All right guys, that's gonna bring us to an end on this full cleaning on these Jordan 1 Low Mochas. I thought I was gonna get a challenge, but this cleaning was pretty straightforward. This shoe overall cleaned up great. I had no issues at all with any of the materials. Remember, when it comes to these cleanings, it's all about the prep work. If you take your time doing that step, you're gonna get better results every single time. To make this cleaning possible, I used our Rejuvenator Essential Shoe Cleaning Kit and our mink oil with our horsehair brush to bring the suede back to life. The biggest advice I can share with you guys when it comes to cleaning this shoe is to be very careful with the brown suede. This is very similar to the original Travis Scott Jordan 1 highs and the Mocha Jordan 1 highs. The brown suede can easily bleed onto the white stitching of the sole. If that happens, that's not gonna come off. You can find all these products and more at rejuvenator.com. As a thank you for watching this video, use promo code MOCHA20 to save 20% off your next order, but it's only good for the next 24 hours. This is Vick Almighty. I'll catch you guys on Monday. See you guys.